One of the main challenges is certainly how can I get to S4HANA? The good news is first that from an SAP basis point of view, this is nothing new. To do this, you can use proven methods and processes. To get the actual SAP S4HANA, you simply implement an add-on installed in the quite normal way via transports. At present, this is, for example, SAP S4HANA Finance 2.0. And from a technical viewpoint, you can also say that the efforts required are rather low, because the main changes are on an application level. A further challenge must be assessed. In other words, what does this all mean technically? For example, SAP Fiori, as a new front end, moves some items away from the application server, that is to say, from the data center to the front end, namely the client. In other words, more data is also transferred. Also meaning in this context that I have an increase in network traffic. Perhaps if I have many branch offices or a large number of field offices, I need to ensure that the connecting lines have enough bandwidth and that the clients are accordingly equipped to enable everything to be used, because today's challenge is immense data growth. Everyone is talking about big data. On the other hand, SAP HANA compresses data to a very great degree. The data models are simplified, and consequently it is extremely difficult to assess where it will all lead to. Over the last few years in data centers, increased virtualization and hardware standardization have resulted in both efficiency and flexibility. That is, systems in virtualized levels can be moved without any downtime. The challenge now is to integrate HANA there without losing this flexibility. One central instrument in addressing these challenges is undoubtedly early and end-to-end architecture planning, simply to preserve the capacity for action and also map future growth, but without building up any surplus capacities. It goes without saying that flexible on-demand models, virtualized models, offer corresponding advantages in an environment such as this, and can of course score points there with their scalability. Ensuring at an early stage how the whole process is integrated, not just from a technological viewpoint with infrastructure, but also into my operating processes, is of course another topic. I have to back up SAP HANA in exactly the same way as with other databases. Thus, it is necessary for me to implement monitoring in order to meet my SLAs, and accordingly, it is important to take care of such matters at an early stage. Last but not least, we have the development of know-how. I need to build up experience. SAP HANA is the fundamental technological platform for S4HANA. The principle is pretty much the same. This means that I already have the opportunity to develop know-how and build up experience, and should also make use of that in the best possible way, ideally with a proof of concept that is accordingly implemented with a partner.